guys, man, yesterday we smashed. We had 4 wins and only 1 loss in the NHL. 4 of the wins came in the NBA, 3 games and 1 prop. So if you guys tailed that, make sure you comment, let us know that you're hitting. I appreciate that very much. Today I have 4 more plays for you, actually 3, and if you're feeling froggy, then you go with the last one. Make sure you stick around for that one. I really like that play. So let me start off right here. If you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe and like this video. Some people think that they're subscribed, but they're actually not. So just make sure you click on subscribe and then hit the bell icon. This is very important. That way you can get the alerts. Otherwise, you might miss out on the line move before it moves out. These lines shift up very fast and you might miss out on a good value if you're not subscribed and with the bell icon. So make sure you do that. So first up, I'm going to talk about the Nuggets versus the Hawks. The Nuggets are a money printer. They've been hitting at an 80% hit rate. The Hawks are also missing Zeller, and Zeller is a big deal against Jokic. So if he's missing, Jokic is just going to run all over these dudes. This right here is mismatch city. The Denver actually scores 118 points on average, and then the Hawks actually allow 121 points. So Denver should be covering the spread, but I'm actually going to buy it back a little bit just to be on the safe side at a -4.5. Because the Hawks actually have a decent team as well. So that's why I have to be a little bit careful with this one. I'm buying it back to a -4.5. For the second one, this is going to be very solid as well. I like the Heat in this position. We've been fading the Pelicans. They have a lot of injuries. We've been winning against the Pelicans. Today's no different. Heat are actually showing very solid as favorites. Whenever they're favored, these are a very consistent team. Right now they have Butler back, so they have a full roster. And they're going up against a very beat up Pelicans team. So again, when the Heat are favored, they're hitting at an almost 75% hit rate. So one thing I will mention about this is that the Heat, when they win, they only win by about 5 points. So the spread is actually, I think it's at like a -6 or -5 or something like that. What I did is actually parlayed it with something else, which I'll explain right now at the end of this. But you're either going to do the money line with these guys, or I would stay away, to be honest. I would not do the spread on the Heat. They're very good. They're very solid. Pelicans are beat up. They have a good record, 7-3 against the spread. But again, they only win games by 5 in general. So they don't really go too much over. They do have Butler back, like I said. But again, go with the money line or skip this game. Here's another team, the third team that I really like. It's going to be the Houston Rockets. They're going against the Mavericks. The Mavericks are missing Luka Doncic right now. So the Rockets are crushing it. They're 15-4 as favorites. They're 8-2 against the spread in their last 10 games. They're also covering spreads. They're 8-2 in the last 10 games to cover the spread. Also, their defense is massive. They're keeping teams at under 110 points on average. Also, with Luka being out, the line shifted and it's now going a little bit towards Houston Rockets. Mavericks have a decent team, so I don't trust it as well. Just like the Heat, I don't trust them to cover exactly. The line went from like -5.5 all the way to -6.5. I bought it all the way down to a -2.5. So I'm going to actually give you the slips at the end of this. Make sure you stick around for that. You'll see exactly what I'm going with. All right, and then finally, there's actually 2 more I'm going to give you. The last one is a little bit more of like you're feeling froggy, if you're high risk tolerance, if you're feeling happy that it's the new year. Whatever it is, if you're feeling good about it, just like I am, I'm gonna go with it. But don't do this one if you don't feel very solid about it. The Jazz on the road are brutal. They're 6-26 in the last 32 games. The Knicks are covering spreads. They covered 8 out of the last 10 games. Also, we've been hitting with the Knicks for the last week and a half already. They've been covering spreads. They've been hitting. They've been winning. Today's no different. Jazz is just sucks. So the Jazz just sucks, and they have the worst defense. Plus, the Knicks have a very good squad on offense. They got Karl Anthony Towns back. They got Brunson. So they're in full mode right now, and the Jazz just suck. So now to recap, let me just hook you guys up. Make sure you subscribe if you like this sort of information. We give away a lot of free stuff. As you see, we do our research. We've been winning. We're actually on a 5-day winning streak right now. We give away a lot of value. Make sure you subscribe for that. Make sure you like. Also, if you click on the link in the bio, there's VIP options. If you want to just us give you the plays just like this, so you don't have to stick around for these videos, anything like that. There's also a free option. If you haven't done that, make sure you take advantage of that. We got about 900 people on that free plan. So just go ahead and click on the link in the bio and then click on free. Or if you want the VIP stuff, you get all our plays. So the first play again is going to be the Nuggets minus 4.5. That's just a straight up minus 4.5. The second play is going to be a parlay, a 2-leg. It's a minus 4.5 on the Knicks. And then you're going to parlay that with the Miami Heat. The last one that I'm going with is the Houston Rockets minus 2.5. Again, I had to buy that back a little bit because the Mavericks do have a decent squad. Now, this is the one that I said that if you're feeling good, that you want to just throw it out there and see what happens. But I will tell you, the Knicks will win this game. I just don't know by how much. I think the line already shifted all the way to like minus 13 or minus 14. It keeps moving. And the reason it moves like that is because there's a lot of money coming in on the Knicks. So if you want to follow this and you want to trail what I'm doing, I'm going with the Knicks minus 12.5. So again, if you like this sort of information, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you've been hitting with us, please comment. That'll tell people that you've been winning with us, and that helps get this channel pushed out. We have crossed over 500 subscribers already, and we're over 6,000 on TikTok. So I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Happy New Year. Have a great day.